as I said, the video streaming is up. Video streaming and making a channel and maintaining the channel. This concept of industry will be upcoming technology. It will become the next generation industry, I think. So it's better having a much knowledge on this area. And when we think about the channel operations, if you're having the channel, it is quite difficult to maintaining keeping the eye on the same channel repeatedly, continuously. So the channel operation, you might need the automatical channel operation. If channel gets failed, if channel gets some issues, you should know these kinds of how to fix them out. It means on the other hand, if you are providing all the sources and to run the channel continuously, without doing the operations, your channel will get failed. So you should have a mechanism to operate your channel automatically. You should have a mechanism when you are at the moment you are running one clip. In the next second, what you're going to run. Those kinds of things you could able to say. Could you remember in the previous time we are talking about the channel profile? In the profile define the output stream and the quality of the output and the output type, those kinds of the related protocols and everything. But if you want to change the quality and all of these things, so what is the best way to do the automated channel operations? So in the bulk operations also support for the automated channel operations. So imagine in some situation, if you can define a starting time for the ending time for the channel, so it will automatically start the channel with a particular time. You no need to put extra effort to do the operation in manually. This is really important topic. Okay. So this is something similar to your database thing. So if you don't have any idea about the channel, just forget about it at the moment. You can now think about the database. Imagine in the database management system, there are some list of qualities that you have to follow. So imagine you are keeping your database or database file or a part of the file in a one hard disk, and hard disk going to be damaged, or hard disk going to be destroyed, or something happened to this particular hard disk. What will happen? Yes, you will lose your data. What we can do? Yes, we are supposed to having a backup. Backup means another copy of data, another same copy of the data. So it means when you're managing the database, so you need to manage the backup. It means you are managing the database, the true copy or live copy, active data holder, and also you are making a copy. You are maintaining a copy. The making a copy of data, we use some specific term for the keep or maintaining a same copy of data. What is the term? Redundancy. Redundancy is saying you are keeping the same data in somewhere else. So to keep and maintain the redundancy or redundant data, you need extra effort, extra cost, extra money. Why extra cost, extra money? Yes, to maintain the physical things, you need to maintain a physical device separately. That's why you are spending lots of money. So then you are asking, okay, sir, we know what is the redundancy, but do you think what is the resiliency? Resiliency is referred to able to continue when it gets error. Okay, Now you are having something like this. Now you are keeping, you are maintaining imaging. We are having an employee called someone. The someone, so someone record is in the PC A. At the same time, someone records, we are keeping the backup and the redundant data of the someone in the PC B. So usually, when the database operations doing, the someone, the PC A provides all the information regarding the someone. If you are referring someone, the PC A is performing the data. In case your PC A get damaged, automatically now error occurred. Now furthermore, this point onwards, the PCB takes the positions of the PCA and provides the data. So yes, redundancy is keeping duplicating the data or duplicating some task. Maybe in this situation, for this example, I took the database, so we are talking about the data. But in the channel doing the processing power, in channel do the caching, in channel do the so many activities. You can, in this situation, in the transmission situation, can channel act a different role. The channel means in this situation we are basically focused on the node. In the node behave as a server, and node behave as a machine, and node itself it is providing some service, and in this service get failed, the another node comes to the place, get the position of the previous the failed node and perform the task. To do that, you need extra resources. The more redundancy in the separate component, yeah. If you in the cloud environment, to making and maintaining a redundancy is not become a huge issue. But in the practical situation, if you are not going to go ahead with the cloud, definitely you need more than that amount of money to handle this part. Okay, this is some kinds of example. In this situation, we are basically focused on the failure of the node. That is the things could be happen in the most common time. You can see there are some two types of nodes in the transmission system. One is the manager type one. We are used to say conductor. This is the conductor nodes, and this is the worker nodes. The conductor nodes always doing the monitoring. It means when it is comes some request, it will do the recording stuff. It will store in the required information in the database and pass to the particular node, and node will inside the node you can see the channel and pass the node the request to the particular channel and provide the output. This is how it works. It means the conductor get the request and it will pass to the worker node, and work inside the worker node there is a channel, and channel will provide the response. Imagine in case a conductor worker node get failed, what will happen? In worker node will get failed. Can you see the gray color node? What is the gray color node? This is okay. If worker node get failed, definitely the channel will not get functional. If the channel will fail, channel will cannot provide the output stream. That's the reality. So to avoid this situation, when they are making the node, we are separately maintaining a backup nodes. Maybe you can have one or two backup nodes. When the particular node will get failed, it will select a backup node as a worker node and active node. We are used to refer the functional currently active nodes, currently working node as an active node. The backup nodes are inactive nodes, and when one of our active node get damaged or unable to make function properly, automatically this inactive backup node convert into the active node and do the functionality, do the processing. That's how it's works. Then imagine now still we are having the risk. What will happen if conductor get failed? The manager node get failed. It means even you're having all the backup in nodes and active nodes are managed here. Manager will get the entire system going to be changed and going to be collapsed. To avoid this situation, what you can do is you are maintaining another conductor. We are maintaining another conductor. So, okay, actually, I should have put the question. I have put the answer directly here. So, we are discussing the question later. Monitoring and maintenance. So to do the monitoring and maintenance, now we are having the cluster. Inside the cluster we are having manager nodes, and under the manager nodes you are having a number of worker nodes, and further you can see inactive backup nodes. So those are in idle status, and further inside the worker node you can see a number of channels providing the broadcasting, do the broadcasting. Okay, now you need to manage this environment. Who's going to do the managing stuff? It is managed by automatically from the through the software. Who's going to manage these things? It should be managed by real human. It means you are the guys, the people, to manage the environment, to do the management, to performing the task. What are the two things that you need? To giving the access to the system, you have to basically consider on two terms. One is the authentication, the other one is the authorization. Okay, I will ask a question. This is the third time I am asking the same question. What is the authentication and what is the authorization? What's the difference? Okay. How about you?
Authentication is access. Authorization is permission.
Huh?
Authorization is giving permission.
Nearly okay, but please try to provide the complete answers. In the authentication, it's saying it is me. You are providing your identification card to show the your authentication. You are providing your username and password to show the authentication. You are saying it is me. It is you. So, but if imagine you are providing your company identification card. You are saying you are an employee of this company. By showing the card, you can come inside of the company. But it doesn't say by showing this card you can go to the CEO office. Why? You do not have the permission. In that situation, the authorizations come, the privileges comes, and the roles come. In the role-wise access, we are referring the term called authorization.